Hello ladies and gentlemen, KV here, and we are here because we are going to go ahead and get our next spell. Yeah, you probably already know what it is, but just for the emphasis, to add a little bit of emphasis in the video, whatever. Alright, so basically we have this icon right here for the Storm Professor, which is our Professor, Bale Storm. Let's just go ahead and hear the dialogue, and then we'll go ahead and speak to him. I know we're in front of him, but just listen.
Pardon me, my young student. Unless I'm mistaken, it is time for you to learn another Storm School spell. And this one should be of special interest to you.
Alright, so basically we need to go speak to our professor. I'm already here. That's what I just opened up. Also, he was facing the wrong way. I just wanted to point that out. If you didn't see that, he was pointing the wrong way. I don't know why. He probably didn't want to look at me. He's probably hating. I'm just kidding. Anyways, component opponents.
Good to see you once more, my fine pupil. I see from my records that you're just now due to learn a spell more powerful than any you've learnt thus far.
Okay, there's more. I guess I'll try to imitate him. It's the Stormlord spell I speak of, summoning a storm titan to do your bidding. That's kind of how he talks. Ribbit? I don't know. Just
First, though, you'll need to build a device capable of harnessing the power of the Stormlord. The device is called the Oscillation Overthruster. It can pierce the veil of reality and invoke a Stormlord for you to bargain with. First, we'll start with the raw materials. That's the easy part. I need you to go to Marleybone and collect component parts from gearheads.
Alright, so why not? Let's go ahead and just go fight one, I guess. I'm gonna go ahead and mark this. Let's go ahead and go home really fast. I never really fought gearheads, but I'm just gonna show it really fast because this is basically what we need to do. Let's go ahead and go to Marleybone. We're gonna go to Chelsea's Courts. I'll definitely cut out the rest of the battles, but this is like a good time for us to talk. So what's up, people? I'm just kidding. It's not like a live stream. I'm going the wrong way. But yeah, pretty much. For it, just in case you guys may have missed it, I have completed all the side quests here in Marleybone. For the exception, there is one exception. I have not done the books. If you watch the video, you know that I'm going to be collecting the books after this video. I wanted to get this spell out the way just so again, it's a little bit more organized. And I know, so repetitive. I'm sorry for those of you guys who actually watched all my videos and you hear that like a bunch of times, but it's basically for the people who just pop in every so often, and sometimes it's coming out of nowhere and didn't really know what's going on. Alright, Chelsea's Court, some gearheads. I'm definitely gonna need some converts for that because they are Storm, if I remember correctly. Man, it's crazy. Like, we're finished with Marleybone. We will never have to come back here for anything, or at least not in this series. I guess there could be an exception, a few exceptions, but here and there. But other than that, like, there's no quest here we ever need to do, and yeah, you know, crazy. Alright, where's the gearhead? If I could find one, that would just be great. Alright, this one. Sweetness. Alright, and you are Storm, right? Yep. Alright. You know what? I don't... Alright, 4 should be fine. And let's go ahead and jump into battle. I should change pets. Nope, didn't have time. I have a pet that has more storm resist, which is good. I keep forgetting to change to it, but it's not that big of a deal, so that's why I don't. It's not really that big of a deal. We're doing good, okay? Like, I really haven't been dying or anything, so it's not even really that big of a deal. And I know I don't really use the tower shields at the moment. I will be needing them later in the future, but for right now, I really don't have too much of a problem doing battles. and I know we're just in Marleybone, but I'm talking about for Celestia. But that's the reason why I'm doing the side quest, so I can level up and actually change my armor, because I want to change to have another armor set that improves my stats a little bit, which will be very helpful for us getting through Celestia. So yeah, there's always that, which is just great. Alright, and then I don't actually recall how long this quest is, but this quest shouldn't be too long, because I remember actually getting it quite fast. Also, this is definitely a good spell to have in Celestia. That's kind of the reason why I wanted to be level 50 before I started Celestia, but things happened and I wasn't actually able to continue with the side questing in Marleybone and whatnot, and all that good stuff. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and cut ahead to our professor once again, and I'll just finish collecting all of the gears that I need, or components. So I'll see you guys when I get everything. Alright, so we are back after collecting the rest of them, and let's go ahead and speak to him.
Those component parts look like they've been through a ringer, but they'll still work. Wonderful work.
Alright. And next one.
Now that we've got the component parts, the next step is to assemble the oscillation over thruster. We need a specialized diagram called a pattern for that. This is unfortunately a task beyond any I know how to do. But don't fret, I know just the fellow who can help you. Peter Daybreeze is his name. He's a reclusive, eccentric fellow, but very much the mental giant. He lives on Triton Avenue and works at the Storm Mill. I haven't spoken to him in a while, but he'll undoubtedly have the pattern we're looking for. Go and speak to Sir Homer, and he'll tell you where you can find Peter Daybreeze.
Alright, so I already marked it. I'm gonna go ahead and just teleport to the common, since this is kind of like the fastest way. For whatever reason, I don't have a mount. I honestly don't know why I'm not on a mount, but I guess so. That's weird. Anyways, I did sell some of my stuff at the bazaar, so now I have a good amount of gold. I had a lot of gold before it too, so it doesn't really matter. I'm probably gonna reach max gold. I know there was some cattails right there, but I really don't care. There's not really much I need to be buying with my gold. Pretty much the reason why you'll be broke on gold is either you're doing a lot of hatching, trying to get a beast pet or a good pet, or you're just hatching trying to get hybrids or whatever. That will be something that gets rid of your gold really fast. Also, if you are buying regents to do crafting, that would definitely be okay. I could just totally walk through it and not teleport. That will be another thing that takes away gold.
Peter Daybreeze? Oh, no, young wizard. Can't help you there. He departed a while ago, headed over to Krakatopia. You should go ask about him there. He's likely working out at the Oasis. You could always ask one of the manders there. I think he may be working for the Athame vendor, Kisar Halam. Peter kept muttering something about the slow knife.
Alright, so let's go ahead and go home and just teleport over there. Other things that you'll probably waste gold on, like I said, the hatching and the regents, you'll probably be wasting it also on gardening if you do garden. Eventually you'll be a decent level where you could actually get a lot better spells for gardening that help out a lot. So yeah, that is that. Anything else that is good? And you'll probably spend a lot on the big red, or the red barn farm, if you use it for gold to get that. Anyways,
welcome to my shop. How can I help you today? Peter Daybreeze? I'm afraid that I cannot be of much assistance in that matter. Mr. Daybreeze only worked in my shop for a brief time. He found that the desert climate was too much for him. He kept complaining about the dunes. I suspect he met his fate in Dragonspire. He found a nice tower amongst the ruins, but once the Dragon Titan's army ventured into that place, he was never heard from again. If you seek any of his papers, you will find them amongst the ruins of Dragonspire. Your best hope is to check the Athenium and ask Milo's bookworm there where Pitter's workshop is to be found.
Alright, again, let's go ahead and go home. This is the fastest way to travel. You could just go ahead and use the other way too, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do this way. Alright, so to Dragonspire. Dragonspire. And it's crazy how we were just here a few videos ago to do the roses. That was actually a good video. That came out pretty good, the way they come out. Doing them all in order and making it pretty much the best guide. Pretty easy to follow. No, it's good. Good. It's good. Alright, anyways, Milo's. Hello. In the Athenium. Hi.
Greetings, young wizard. It's a banner day for me here. So many visits when I was forsaken for so long. What can I do for you? Peter Daybreeze. Now that's a name I haven't heard in quite a few years. He came here some time ago, my memory fails me as to when, and asked about a good place to set up a workshop. I believe he settled upon the labyrinth as his optimal destination. I'd search there. That's your best chance of finding what you're after. It's so difficult to hour. We thought that the Dragon Titan would destroy the library. So we hid the volumes throughout Dragonspire.
Will be coming out
Could
later.
you bring them
need
back
to
to
do
me?
Mushu before we actually continue the side questing or even come here. I totally forgot that we actually have side quests here. Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and teleport because we could just use one of the portals to pretty much fast travel to over here. And we're gonna have to be doing the labyrinth. Great. Alright, for the purpose of this video, I'll just cut ahead into where we actually are speaking to Daybreeze, or are close to him, just so you guys are not bored of me doing the labyrinth again, because that could get a little bit repetitive. Alright, anyways, I'll go ahead and cut ahead, do the labyrinth once again. I know I had to do it for the stone roses, and now I have to do it again. Great. Story of my life. Anyways, be right back. Okay, I actually did not remember this quest. I do apologize for that. Well, the quest is actually right here. We actually don't have to do any battles. I probably shouldn't have said that. No, but I don't think we actually have to do any battles.
This looks like the place where a reclusive designer would have met his end. Perhaps if you searched around in some of the rubble?
Alright, so let's go ahead and look at this.
You found it. The pattern that will turn the pile of component parts into an oscillation overthruster.
Alright, so let's go ahead and teleport back to the Ravenwood. I actually thought we were gonna have to do part of this dungeon. I'm good, I'm not. Dude, why do you keep turning away from me? Why don't you love me?
Gadzooks! You found the pattern! I knew you could do it. Let's get to work now.
He still turns away. Some assembly required.
Let's take those component parts and the pattern you've recovered and see how it all fits together.
You and the professor worked for a while trying to assemble the oscillation overthruster, but you aren't able to get it to work.
No.
Oh, it's no use. My primitive intellect just doesn't understand alloys and compositions and things with molecular structures. We need an expert. Perhaps a Homer Sunblade can help us in this matter. He's an expert on things electrical. Could you take these pieces to the store mill and see if Sir Homer can make heads or tails of them?
Alright, so let's go ahead. Again, we are going back over there to go speak to him. So let's go ahead and do that. Again, just teleport to the commons. If you're trying to do this somewhat fast. But this isn't really a speed run or anything. So yeah. Anyways, let's just go ahead and speak to him. I believe we have a few more quests, or well, technically this is just like one big quest, but it gets separated into little quests. But you guys know what we are working for. Also, I probably shouldn't mention in the beginning of this video, but to get Stormlord, you have to be level 48. I believe that's the only prerequisite that you need. You don't have to do no quest before this. But this will be a prerequisite for a different quest, I believe. Anyways, the Kraken is not there. Okay, so let's go ahead and teleport once again. There's actually a lot of people in this realm, but this is the free area, so yeah.
You again? Did you have any luck finding Peter Daybreeze? He was an odd duck, that one, but he was a genius of some sort. You've got one of his patterns, and the component parts to go along with it? An oscillation overthruster? I think I can help you with that.
Alright.
So Homer works with the component parts, muttering to himself. The Framostat goes here, the Whirligig locks into place, and the Gizmit latches over the two of them. In short work, he has assembled your oscillation overthruster.
Sweetness!
There you go. It should work like a charm. I've even powered it up for you to use. Be careful where you discharge that thing.
Alright, so let's go ahead and go back to our professor. And we're gonna have to activate this. Awesomeness. Alright, finally. He's getting closer to looking at us, but he still doesn't want to look. Why don't you want to look at me? Hello.
There we go! So Homer does good work, eh?
Hey, yeah. Alright. Stormbringer.
Now that we've a fully charged oscillation overthruster, it's time for you to activate it and bridge the wall between the planes of existence. This will create a portal through which you'll be able to contact your Storm Titan and learn how to summon one.
I'm a Storm Titan. I am Titan Sword.
I'm sure it will be perfectly safe, but just to be sure, please take that thing as far away from my classroom as possible.
Okay.
I'd recommend the Four Falls Mill statue on Triton Avenue, near the Storm Mill. It seems as good a place as any. Try the little park close to the Triton statue. If anything goes wrong, the Storm Mill should be able to attract any stray lightning bolts.
Alright, and this is where we also get the pet. In this quest, you actually get the pet with the actual spell. So if I wasn't stating that before, I want to state it now. Because yeah, pretty much for every school, once you are level 48, you'll get a pet and you also get the spell. So that is good. Obviously there's gonna be different spells for the school you are. I'm not gonna go into that because I actually don't remember the spells for every school. But yeah, this is just basically for Stormlord. Since for Storm, obviously. Alright, anyways. So to the Four Falls Mill. Yep. We're pretty much done with this quest now, and then we'll have Stormlord, and that's gonna be helpful in Celestia because this card basically gives it costs 7 pips to cast, and I'm going the wrong way.
You get to the right place and activate the oscillation overthruster. It's charged and makes a high-pitched whine and starts giving off electric sparks.
I am here, and the storm has come with me. Who dares summon the Lord of Thunder? Little wizard, you show courage summoning me to this place, and your devotion to storm magic has convinced me to serve you. You may call upon me when in great need, and I will respect your bidding.
Alright, that's actually I actually never really paid attention to him, which is good. Anyways.
The storm fades. You see that the oscillation overthruster is scorched and damaged beyond use now, having served its purpose.
Did that guy get scared? I'm gonna take your cattails. Aha! Hee hee. Hee hee hee. Those are mine. Bye. Alright. And let's do this.
Good news then! Excellent! The Storm Lord will certainly be on the lookout for your call. Here's the spell to get his attention whenever you need him.
Alright, there it is, Storm Lord. And we also get a pet, which is Stormzilla, which takes 18 hours to hatch. I really am not interested in that pet. We have it just to have it. I'll show it off in the next video that I do. I'll probably even show it off in the Celestia videos, because the next video we have to do is this one in Marleybone. So yeah, that's gonna go ahead and be it. Make sure you guys leave a like down below. and make sure you subscribe if you have not already subscribed. And follow me on my social media links. Links are down in the description, so you can go ahead and check that out. Anyways, that's gonna go ahead and be it for this video. Until the next video, I have been KV, and I am out. Peace!